What's really going on, y'all? My name is Handsome Samson, Dos Equis, Leonardo DiCaprio Pro, Quentin Tarantino Pro. It's a lot of names, but y'all call me Pro.
It's your boy R.U.D.Y. It stands for Realize Your Destiny is Yours, but you can call me Rudy.
Yes, sir, Ski. And y'all are here for episode 17 of the XX Files. Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, as always, y'all give a round of applause for yourselves for being here, man. So, we 17 episodes in. We ain't got no special guest this week. We actually just get to kick shit.
And we just here, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's another day in the city.
Another day in the city.
Another day amongst, Gotham City and all the goofy.
Oh, wow.
All the wildness, man.
That's very true. That's very true. So, shout out to everybody who watching. Shout out to everybody who's been tuning in these 17 episodes.
Man, that support, show love, tune in, tap in. Because you could be anywhere else in the world, but you decided to be right here. Yeah. And I appreciate that.
Super appreciate it. It's been homies that come up to me be like, hey, yo, Pro, like, I appreciate the podcast. I listen to it every day. He said, I watched, like, a lot of the episodes of Succession, and when I, like, was at the end, I'm like, dang, bro, like, I ain't got nothing else to, like, to listen to.
That's crazy.
So it's people are just getting different perspectives from other artists, seeing us in different lights. So it's just dope. It's dope, man.
Yeah, man. When your art starts to become a part of people's, like, everyday routine, as an artist, that's like the greatest compliment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when people play your music, when they cleaning up, or when they, you know what I'm saying, as they going throughout their life and shit, or listening to the pod while they going on about their life, or really just tuning in, tapping in to see what we got to say.
Yep.
That's love, man, for sure.
It's been love. So, man, thank y'all for growing with us, and I need to start saying this more. Y'all subscribe. Tell some more homies to watch,
yeah,
man.
It's like and subscribe,
going.
Man.
For sure. Gonna keep going, gonna keep growing. Pause. All the
that was crazy.
So, this is how we start our episode 17, man. With that being said, we gonna segue to the next topic, man. So Mark Sanchez, you know what I'm saying? Rudy ain't the biggest sports fan, so I said,
I literally have no idea who that is.
I said, Mark Sanchez is facing felony charges. I got you. Mark Sanchez, former NFL star turned broadcaster, is a headline again, but not for a football play. He's now facing felony battery charges after a late-night altercation in Indianapolis with a 69-year-old truck driver who says he acted in self-defense. What was supposed to be a routine parking disagreement escalated into violence with both men injured, and questions now swirling about accountability, public image, and what happens when past lives meets present scrutiny. I'll break it down for you. So what happened, family? Former NFL quarterback and current Fox Sports analyst Mark Sanchez was stabbed early morning in Indianapolis after a confrontation with a 69-year-old truck driver in an alley behind two hotels. The dispute began over a parking/loading zone. The truck driver, identified as PT, works in oil collection. He says Sanchez confronted him, blocked him from calling for help, and attempted to enter his truck. According to court documents, Sanchez was allegedly under the influence, smelling like alcohol, slurred speech, and escalated the situation by pushing the older man against walls and dumpsters. The driver claims he used pepper spray first, then stabbed Sanchez when he felt threatened. Surveillance videos, multiple witnesses, and security cameras in the area are reviewing all the evidence right now. So this it's pretty crazy, bro. Mark Sanchez, everybody know him. He has a very interesting NFL career. He had a really good teams, almost made it to like Super Bowls, but what we always will be remembered for is a play called the butt fumble, and it kind of like encompasses his career.
Butt fumble is
I know
crazy.
It's crazy, bro. I know it's wild, but to see it is even crazier. So basically, like, his quarterback said, "Hut, like, bro." So the play was breaking up. He was trying to scramble. The man ran. The nigga that hiking the ball was his center. He ran directly into his butt, like. Fumble. It's like a classic meme.
This shit remind me. It sounds like you describing the plots of Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy.
You remember with the play that fucked up everything?
Yes.
That made the nigga turn.
Yes.
You know.
So
yeah.
it's definitely the butt fumble guy, Mark Sanchez.
The butt fumble.
Now it became a sports analyst, and bro, like he has a very interesting career for. He's 39 years old, bro. This man is 69. 69-year-old man. And I feel I could tell you about it, but I feel like if I show you what happened to the dude, because when a situation came out, everybody was saying, oh, bro, somebody stabbed Mark Sanchez. Somebody stabbed Mark Sanchez. And then afterwards, it's like, it was more to the story. Like, okay, so what happened? Hold on, I'm just going to show you the pictures. This is a 69-year-old man, bro.
Damn.
Bro, this ain't no small. It's like 220. This is like a 220 built quarterback. 69, bro. 38, 39.
That's the old man. That's what he
truck
look
driver. Like old man just doing his job. This man come drunk around the corner. Bro, get out the parking zone. Like, bro, you bigger than him.
That's
He's scared.
crazy.
He pepper spray you. So he stabbed him. Like, he's scared for his life.
Damn, so he beat the old man up then, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it looked like he gave him $150. I mean, old man stabbed him, but it looked like
it looked like he fucked him up though.
Yes. I said, and they don't look like no hand.
No, I don't look like he just pushed him. That nigga looked like he got
stabbed
his ass
him back.
beat. Yeah,
he stabbed him back. Man got a Wolverine claw on his face right now, bro. So he's facing felony charges right now. I told you he worked for Fox. He was supposed to the next day supposed to be like broadcasting, like commentating on the game. So now in this situation. So I guess with all that being said, how do you feel about how do you feel about celebrities or more so sports celebrities when they've passed their prime or when they retired and they get caught up in these situations? That's crazy, because I still don't feel like he'll be held accountable, honestly.
Really?
Because honestly, I don't. He's a million. I feel like he's a millionaire. They're trying to find ways of covering the story. Fox News analyst at that.
Okay.
So
he's okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I just
feel
feel like they're gonna protect. But I'm just curious to see how you feel about the whole situation.
Man, it sounds like another case of CTE on the news, man. And CTE acting up, ain't it?
Well,
God damn.
I say FIFO, man. Fuck around and find out.
Yeah, dog. I feel like, this is what happens, at least a pattern that I've seen happen with athletes, especially being somebody on the outside looking in for most of when it comes to sports news and shit like that. I don't really tune in until athletes do shit that enters into pop culture, because I'm a fan of pop culture in a lot of ways, so I like to study it. And so when an athlete breaks out of their bubble of just sports and it comes up into pop culture news, that tends to when it gets on my radar sometimes. And a lot of the time when I hear about athletes who are, like you said, past their prime, they tend to end up in situations where they end up hurting somebody or hurting themselves. You know what I mean?
Crashing
and I guess I heard somebody say that it was a professional football player that retired, and he described the game of football being basically, it's like getting hit. It's like playing football that's like signing up to get into a car accident 16 times a year.
Mm-hmm. I just saw the movie Him too. You need to peep that joint.
What? Who? Did that come from something?
Martin Lawrence, the Martin Lawrence movie with the. You ain't seen none of the commercials? The Jordan Peele kind of like cinematography?
Oh, him. The Him movie?
Yeah.
You seen it? Did you like it?
I did.
You did?
I did.
That's you one of the first niggas out here to say that.
I really
Not
did.
gonna cap. I've been hearing people talk so much shit about that film.
Man, do them niggas like sports?
I have no idea. This is just again, it's what I'm hearing as I just live my life.
I have no doubt about this movie. When Rudy sees this movie, you will enjoy the movie because I know what type of person you are.
Okay,
for sure. I see that, and I can say, but I'm not trying to give you no hints on the movie. You're gonna be like, why the fuck wouldn't y'all like this movie? Okay, I get it now. And you'll be like, cause there's a lot of, and it's not just on some surface level stuff. Did you not just enjoy the cinematography, the story it was telling? It's always gonna be abstract, but of course it's movies. It's certain things that are gonna be abstract, but there's certain shit that I'm like, man, they motherfucking real as hell. They had to draw some inspiration where they got this from.
Okay,
bruh, watch the movie. I need somebody to talk to about it.
All right, cool. I'm gonna tap into it. I'm gonna see it because really, you one of the first people that have said something nice about that film. People been shitting on that movie like a motherfucker since it came out. At least that's what I've been seeing.
Hey, they say the same thing about a lot of Marlon movies. They shitted on White Girls when they came out.
That's
cult
true.
Classic. They shitted on Don't Be a Menace. Cult classic. They shitted on
Pop it.
Boy, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, okay.
My Marlon Wayans movies, of course, they don't be like critically acclaimed, but they be cult classics. And him, I feel, give it time, it's gonna be there. Stop acting like Marlon don't got them joints. He got Requiem of a Dream. Right now, he killing his character on Bel Air right now. Like, man, y'all better stop fucking around playing with Marlon Lawrence. Him and Tyron, whatever that character was, they did a great job. They did a great job in that movie,
You
man.
just keep saying Martin Lawrence. You mean Martin Wayans.
Nigga, you know what I'm talking about.
Marlon
Wayans. Look, I said, yes.
Y'all
know
me
who the fuck
fucking up.
mean, bro.
Marlon Wayans.
Marlon Wayans, man.
I was like, yo, something's off about what you saying. I just don't know what it is.
Marlon Wayans.
Yeah,
man.
Marlon Wayans.
My fault,
the super
bro.
goat, bro. Super goat. I remember, what's that movie where he used to take the he would take that syringe.
Shit.
No, he
I know
took
what
that
you're talking about.
syringe
Oh
and
my
and,
God.
and,
Get
and, and
smart.
injected in his back in his ass and get really smart,
Yeah, I
basically like
forgot
a
what it's
limitless pill.
It's on two
But that
right now.
shit, me and my sister used to love that motherfucking movie. That shit was so funny, dog.
Yeah, shout out to Marlon, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
So far as Mark Sanchez go, I guess we're gonna have to. Time is gonna tell what's gonna happen with this situation.
Yeah, time to tell, man. I feel like it's a fucked up situation for the old man. Just looking at it on the surface level, you too goddamn big, too strong to be goddamn around here pushing on anybody, nigga.
Yeah.
I mean, a perfectly healthy grown ass man, you could fuck up easily. Imagine a frail 69-year-old man, bro. That's
Trying to
just
do his
crazy.
Job, bro. You think he's 69
That's
years old,
crazy,
still
bro.
working, and he's an old rig job. You are 69 years old, still working at an oil rig job. All of a sudden, you see a big ass like oaf stumbling, like, hey, move, move from the loading dock. I'm like, my nigga, like. You think I live 69 years?
This is my
job. I was gonna
job.
be right here. I'm just trying to do my job, and then you trying to enter my truck, my nigga.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm old. You drunk,
That's
and you don't know
crazy.
what you finna do, and he probably
Yeah.
got a little case CTE
Know what
as
I
well.
said.
So he pepper
lucky his
sprayed you.
ass. He lucky his ass didn't get shot.
Man, to get
Shit.
get up off me,
No
pepper sprayed you,
cap.
and you still coming at him.
He had to been drunk to get pepper sprayed and keep going and be raging out like that.
Man,
that's like
my
your
nigga,
senses
that
is
nigga was
already
on-
numb type shit.
That's more than alcohol, and
yeah,
we
yeah,
know
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Nigga was on them jiggers, man. he was.
You don't want none of this, do we?
Yeah. I said,
This better than sex. Ain't nothing better than
I
sex.
said, I'm telling you. I said, Marky Mark.
This hoodie got to come off, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
Gotta do what you gotta do, family. Man, this next situation, bro, is pretty close to the chest. Just the Kyren Lacy situation. Another sports situation. I got you. I figured, man. Kyren Lacy is a sports case that happened. We talked about it in one of the past episodes. Kyren Lacy's case just took a twist. He was facing serious charges in a fatal 2024 crash in December that left a 78-year-old man dead. But now his attorney has released a new video evidence suggesting Lacy's car was well behind the collision at the time of impact. And weaving in my fault. I'm just The footage claims to challenge the original narrative, raising bigger questions about how the investigation was handled, how quickly public judgment moves, and whether the truth ever got its full chance to breathe. So you remember that situation, have the football player. So with an update, we found out that, the young man, before the trial, before the case even went to trial, he committed suicide a few days before the trial even began.
Right.
We all, even I was guilty, like, oh, dang, I wrote it off as just like, I guess,
you escaping consequences and shit.
Yeah. And just to find out that he was 100 yards away, and then there's a video of the officer seeing the woman that actually caused the video, saying, hey, you don't have to, don't say it's you. You can blame it on like the black guy behind you. Cut off his camera. And there's another person that was interviewed that just wasn't documented, or it just never was documented. So this young black man lost his life out of fear, or you don't even know what his mental fortitude was. And that shit just fuck with me, man. And there's certain times I just have to be like, I can laugh at a lot of fucked up shit, because laughing through the pain, and when I even say laugh, I say it in a cynical sense, just like, man, life is rough for us. But sometimes shit just hit you in a pocket of your soul that just fucked up. How many times do we have to sit here and have these situations happen, but there's no public outcry, or if you say something about it, it doesn't carry the same weight as the situation of a Charlie Kirk situation. There's a lot of times where there's a rhetoric with black people. It's just like, get over it. It doesn't happen too much. When shit like this happens, how the fuck am I supposed to feel? Like, black man had a family. That black man was about to change his family's life. He was in a situation to navigate everything forward, and y'all just ripped that shit away from him just because you could, bro. It's the Emmett Till shit all fucking over again. That shit is so maddening. And I watch people sit there and act like that shit don't happen and get mad at their own privilege, or get mad at the opportunities that we get, or we just try to want. My fault.
Nah, man, feel it. Do what you gotta do, my boy. Pop it, man. Talk your shit.
I don't want to just be upset.
Right.
I don't want to just give them rage because I really want to just sit back and just reflect. How would you want me to feel about success when at any given time, when you feel like it, you could just rip that away? He was a hometown hero, like in his city, LSU, wide receiver. Y'all know what was going on. And you just rip that away from him right before the draft. Imagine what that looked like to them.
So I got a question. So what happened was he was in a car accident, and someone died in the accident.
Yes,
and they blamed it on him.
Yeah,
even though he
was 100 yards back, 100 feet back away from
behind the accident that had the person pass away. And the officer claimed that it'll be easier to put the death on the black man instead of the white lady who actually caused the accident.
Yes.
Damn. Yeah. I see what you're saying about that Mateo shit. I see the similarities there, bro. You know, who cares about the truth, but a lie is more entertaining, man. Unfortunately, that's always the sobering reality of human nature. We tend to lean more quickly towards negativity, and also just being black in America, it's just easy to write us off as just another nigga that was wilding out.
Yep.
You know?
And they tried to use this. He made the celebration popular with like niggas doing this shit in like the college football. So there was a stereotype he was already a thug.
Bro, I
anyways.
hate when they do that shit, bro. When they go find every picture that they can find to make him look like anything but a young college student that was trying to take care of his family.
Yep.
But when a white boy go out and do some insane, heinous shit, you know what I'm saying? They go find the nicest. He was just a nice young man. He just graduated high school. Yeah. He just went down a dark path. He was a good kid. Yeah. You know what I mean? They automatically get the light shown upon them no matter how ridiculous or fucked up the actual thing that they did was in real life. Fuck a lie. Like in reality. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, what James Baldwin say, to be black and conscious is to be in the constant state of frustration. So
that's true. It's not ever gonna change.
Nah.
And I've come to terms with that.
Hell
it's not ever gonna change. But I just refuse to be a victim in this type of capacity. And I'm working my way to refusing to allow y'all to make me feel like this for myself, for my people around me, or about success. Because there's no difference between who he is and who I am in a broad perspective of things. I was a black man trying to take care of his family and be successful. Generational change right there at the grasp of his hand, but a jealous motherfucker took that all away from him. And we won't ever even get to see that again, man. I just think about that, man.
I hate that he took his life too, though, you know what I mean? Because it's been, it's fun. I was watching what's the dude named Deontay Kyle? Grits and Egg podcast, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them over there, man. He was talking about how he had his first therapy session today, and he was speaking about how, the rise in suicide rates in young black men in America is rising, especially after COVID for some reason. And I think the conversation of self-love isn't spoke about enough in the black community, especially amongst black men, because we so numb to the bullshit, you know what I'm saying, that when you numb, you don't feel nothing, including love. You know what I mean? You just feel like a robot. You feel monotonous. And that's just a perfect recipe for depression. And depression make everything that don't make sense, nigga. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? To take your own life literally goes against the nature of life. We literally put on this earth to create children, to create art. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that we have something that lives beyond us, right? So to take life away in most concepts, especially your own life, literally goes against human nature. It goes against the laws of nature, But when you depressed, nigga, that's the only thing in the world that makes sense. Trust me, I know, nigga. I've been there. I know exactly how it feels to feel like to take your own life is the only thing that makes sense right now. But you got to realize it's an illusion. It's not real.
That's very true.
It's not real, man. You know what I'm saying? And once I realized that, it really helped me break away from being spellbound by depression. I remember we was talking off camera earlier about like how the fuck do you not be depressed in this dark ass city? You know what I'm saying? Like how the fuck do you find light to keep going? Because like you said, he could have been any one of us. You feel me? It's people who take it's young black men and women who take their life for shit way less. You know what I'm saying? The pressure on his shoulders is immense. Millions and millions of dollars on your shoulders, and it's all taken away like that.
And this, like, the resolve a 19,
Come on.
20-year-old, 21, 2-year-old
man.
has in this society compared to where we at, to where you think it's just all ripped away from you.
People done took their life away for way less.
I can't imagine.
You know? So I could, like you said, I can only imagine the pressures he was dealing with. But, you know, that's never the answer. You know what I mean? If y'all don't take nothing else away from this conversation, imagine if my boy would have held on and kept fighting and said, I don't give a fuck how I look to the world, nigga. I didn't do that shit. I'm standing 10. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Lock my body, can't trap my mind. You know what I mean? And he kept fighting, and now the evidence is out now.
That's true.
Right? He would have potentially been absolved of all those crimes and would have been potentially back on the field getting to that money on. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, we can't talk about what could happen. We got to talk about what did happen.
That's true.
And rest in peace to that man.
Rest in peace to that man, regardless of all. I'm wishing his family peace, and God is the greatest at all times. This situation, that was just definitely close to the chest. I had to kind of
had to address that. That's serious, bro.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, you know, change the mood a little bit. Sora ID and digital blackface. Y'all have seen this shit.
That shit's so weird, bro.
OpenAI Sora advanced to text video AI is being praised as groundbreaking, but it's already sparking heavy debate. People are accusing the tool of enabling digital blackface, where black likenesses and cultural aesthetics can be mimicked and profited without being a lived experience or respect to the community. But it also opens up a bigger conversation about who owns identity in the digital world, whether innovating is crossing into exploitation. So with that being said, family, for the last few days, if y'all ain't seen, I've seen these AI videos specifically of Tupac, Bob Marley, Martin Luther King,
Kobe.
And they cutting wrestling promos.
Yeah.
They Kobe playing 2K with himself.
Michael Jackson and Kobe like checking each other and shit.
Yes. I saw Mr. Rogers and Tupac on the show.
Tupac and Kobe was racing, foot race in heaven or some shit.
Wild shit.
Yeah,
I saw
weird.
Martin Luther King cut a promo as a wrestler. He was like, you know what? The dream is over. I said, I am the dream. I said, bro. And then they started commenting. Oh, he said what? They got like the AI. I'm like, bro. But I'm laughing.
You know what? The dream is over.
Then his voice, everybody, boo. And
Hell no, that's funny.
it's funny, but as I was laughing, I was like, hey, what the fuck is going on right now?
It's like-
Because you are just, as we're laughing, I feel like we can laugh at the joke, but no, people don't have the same perception or perspective we had about who he was. And these young kids are just, I feel like they're minimizing who he actual was.
Right. Like when they think of Martin Luther King, they just think of they're gonna start thinking of memes instead of the greatness of who he is. You know.
And these videos look better than the videos he actually was alive in.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, you know, I really feel like the system has always been set up. Like how we was talking, remember you asked me, was there like, I don't think it's a man behind the scenes pulling all the strings to make everything go crazy. But I do feel like the system is set up to eat itself. You know what I'm saying? To like self-correct itself. And so anything to make intelligence demonized or make intelligence goddamn seem like not cool.
Or seem
It'll naturally
difficult to get to, or seem you're absolutely right.
You know?
This make researching. Oh no, if it doesn't come in chat, can I access? Yeah. People don't want to do their research and actually see what happens. They rather watch a video or just click an AI situation, and it's fucked up. And I feel this week, I was really like, oh, this is kind of scary. This is beyond scary because it's looking accurate. I saw Michael Jackson rapping some trap shit.
Yeah,
I saw
in
a
a
whole
booth.
bunch
That shit
of
was
shit.
crazy.
I'm like, bro, the nigga spitting the shit, but Michael
And
would
he's-
never
the
do this.
nigga
I
was
saw
spitting.
Mike would never do this. Prince and Michael like in videos together, and Prince was a big fan of "Don't Let the Matrix Control You." This it's wild. I just say right now with the Sora AI joint, it's already too late. But I'll be honest, I laugh, but after I laugh, I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty terrified.
Yeah, I feel two ways about it, right? One way I feel like facts, like this shit is definitely terrifying, right? It's definitely scary what the future can hold, but the future is always scary. You know, when the TV came out, they said the TV was gonna ruin our brains and fuck us up and do all that type of shit.
Nigga said the TV compared this shit to the TV, my bro.
No. I'm saying it's that just that huge of a jump in technology from our perspective. To go from never seeing moving picture to seeing TV, nigga, that shit fuck people up. You know what I'm saying? So they was like, yo, this shit is gonna fuck up the world, right? And I wonder, right? I wonder if every time advancements got a little bit better, the generation before said that this is gonna fuck y'all up. Like, were they right? Like, every time it just got like, hey, y'all creeping a little bit closer and closer and closer to some shit y'all should be playing with.
I respect that. I disagree because, fam, I feel like we had the worst end of the stick. We have no diddy. We have seen from when we were young to now. You remember what it was like to not have cell phones. We've seen the most technology advances in our lifetime compared to any other. Now I feel like our parents and their grandparents were able to say, "Oh, this is fucked up. This is fucked up," and then the next generation, "Oh, this is fucked up." But now it's been so much shit. I'm like, Mom, Pops, I ain't trying to figure out what y'all talk about is fucked up, because yeah, it's fucked up for y'all, but you could afford on your income the same amount I'm making to live and to have a house and have a family. Mom, that's like 4 times as much. Just to even think about being married, think about having kids, think about where your income's coming from. It's totally different. And we're watching technology advance in the same type way. This shit is scary for us because can't nobody explain. Ain't no way we can rely on them. And when we gone, bro, there's going to be having videos of us shooting dice or doing whatever the fuck they want to. And niggas ain't going to know if it's real or not. This shit look accurate as fuck now.
Yeah, you right. And
They
cause
gonna start framing niggas for real. Fuck the what I'm talking about with the Kyren Lacy situation. They could make a digital footprint of that shit really happening. Who's to say it didn't happen? That shit is wild right now.
yeah, it's definitely scary. I won't remove that. I won't.
They gonna play.
I
They
won't
playing dirty
object that.
games, bruh. Elon over there like this.
I won't object to that. I definitely feel like it's scary as hell. But also, I'm just not real big on like fear mongering. I just kind of feel like part of it, like, yeah, it's scary, but at the same time, like, what's the point of walking around with all that fear about it, bro? This shit ain't walking around scared of this shit ain't gonna do nothing for us, broski. You know what I'm saying? I feel like at the best point,
because I am Mr. Fear never fed me. It's just more so I understand what to do with the technology, but then what the thing is, people are not us.
They
And
not.
It's idiots with idiots with guns, and that shit is another version of a
now I
gun.
will say, I do think people are more stupid now than they ever have been.
That's what I'm saying.
I will say that.
I never worry about us, how we, because like I said, we can
Yeah.
laugh, keep that shit pushing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about niggas who's trying to make this shit
Who
crazy.
who grew up on the internet
Yeah.
and brain rot.
And I
And-
downloaded
you
the
know.
app. I downloaded the app store yesterday. When I clicked it, downloaded it, it looks like a TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. You had your page. You can create a video. So I'm trying to create my joints and just try it out. And it just kept on saying error. So I said, fuck it, let me just scroll videos because other people have pages. My nigga, this app was just created. So as I'm scrolling, I'm like, dang, Martin Luther King video. Dang, like Martin Luther King video. Dang. I'm like, oh, wait a fucking second. Are there like white people making these videos?
Absolutely.
And I'm like, but the app has already been taken over. So I tried to get on it today. They said, oh, you have to be invited to the app. I was like,
Wow.
bitch, yesterday I was just on here. And I'll even try to download it now. Sora, it'll open for a half second. Boom. See? And they say, oh, you got to get the invite. You saw the cat right
I saw
there.
that. I saw that.
So now they say, oh, you got to have it. Nigga, what you mean invite? Nigga, I was just on the site yesterday.
Yeah.
So there's some shit going on.
Yeah, for sure. I wonder if not I wonder, but this reminds me all of this shit. I don't know if you ever read the book Fahrenheit 451.
I haven't.
It's an amazing book. I had to read in high school, and basically it's about how in the future reading has become outlawed. It's against the law to read books. Education goes against everything that the future stands for. And the only way kids learn is by watching small, like 5-10 minute videos about whatever they wanna learn about for the day, and then it's super cherry picked, and they learn what they're supposed to learn to be programmed to keep the society upholding. And I think that that's kind of what we're seeing right now, because when you think about all of the things Donald Trump is doing to make sure that these news these news outlets get discredited, so that because a lot of people don't realize the news is like the it's like the unofficial fourth check and balance to the government. You know what I'm saying? Because a real news story could take down some heinous shit like what happened with Watergate or some shit like that. It can self-correct some shit in the government. But if the news is now completely resolved of any type of legitimacy, nigga, what the fuck we gonna learn what's going on in the fucking world, bro? We're gonna be forced to have nothing but the internet, but the internet is now taken over by AI. So like, what the fuck?
I said, yo, I don't believe shit, bro.
And yes, you just gotta like fuck everything.
I used to say that, but now I'm like, I just really don't believe shit.
Yeah, man.
So
if you don't do the research now at this point, you gotta damn near put in a couple 100 hours of real research on a subject and fact check all your sources before anybody can really be like, you know what you're talking about. If you didn't do that, you know what you're talking about. We don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't do it. If you ain't do it, you don't know what you're talking about.
Y'all got
Straight
it.
up.
Y'all got it. That's all I got for y'all. Got it. Next topic. Shout out to Julian Brown. Yeah, who's Julian Brown? The black inventor with the plastic wear.
Oh yeah.
He popped out again. Glad he's straight. Julian Brown, who turned plastic waste into fuel, he actually put it to the test. If y'all don't know Julian Brown, we talked about this a few weeks back. He invented a device called Plastiline that turned plastic waste into usable fuel, gasoline, diesel fuel, even jet fuel. He put his device to the test when he attempted to start a car. I want to say this past weekend.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's crazy. So shout out to that black man. I thought he was hiding, but he was handling some business, so he popped back out. So I say that to say congratulations to him. Right. And I was just thinking, Rudy, bro.
Yeah.
So if a kid with scrap parts, box full of scraps, envision can make fuel from garbage, what does that say about $1 billion? What does that say about $1 billion energy companies? What does that say about how innovation gets suppressed or supported in this country? Because we in Memphis, South Memphis. Elon got billions of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, this nigga created this shit in his backyard. So I guess what does that say about the corporations and what's going on around here to you, man?
Man, I 100% believe that these corporations go out of their way to comb through local inventors and neighborhoods to see exactly what they building, what they got going on. And as soon as they feel like it's some shit that can be beneficial to the world, they need that. I need that. Because imagine how many, what's his name again? What's the dude's name? Who we talking about?
Julian Brown.
Imagine how many Julian Browns never got to see the light of day because the government found out about what they had going on, and they came and got that shit before it could hit the streets. I 100% believe that, bro. I think either what he's doing for whatever reason just doesn't seem like it's a threat to the powers that be right now, so they're letting him do his thing, or he's has so much public attention on him now. If they were to do anything, it'll come off a little too obvious that they goddamn not fucking with it. So I'm not sure. I hope that irregardless of whatever attacks is on his life, that he figures out a way to make this something that can really be lucrative and something that can actually help the planet as well. Because I'll be honest, I'm not really sure because I read somewhere that the technology that he's using isn't necessarily brand new. It's people who have used this technology back in the 70s and shit, but it required more fuel to create plastic into fuel than it was to just create natural fuel or whatever. But it's 2025, my nigga. I'm sure technology has advanced far beyond that, and he's using solar power energy to do this shit, bro. That's fucking incredible.
Shout out to that black man.
He got to be doing something that's groundbreaking, bro. Shout out to dude.
No, and I'm just happy for what everything's going. And honestly, since it's been so popular, I don't see anything bad happening. I just want to see it progress. And shoot, man, another black man getting money.
Hopefully
we need
he
some
get
black
rich,
millionaires.
nigga.
Yeah, that's
shit.
And keep going viral from it. I just hope they ain't trying to build a RICO case, like making them do all this stuff. All of a sudden, you find out he ain't doing no regulation.
Because I heard something about some black dude who could turn like air into water.
Yeah, he passed away.
You know what I'm talking about?
I remember that. It was a few years back.
Yeah,
So,
I remember that.
Shout out to that black man. I want to say everybody win. I'm keep saying that. Conspiracy of the week, man. AI is the new colonizer. Tools like Sora aren't just creative. They're designed to own identity. Just like land and labor were colonized, AI is colonizing culture and face value. So, Rudy, with that being said, is digital blackface proof that tech is finding new ways to exploit old wounds?
I think that, I keep going back to my same point, bro. Racism just self-corrects itself. It just reinvents itself. Never goes away. Mm-hmm. So whatever new technology coming out, you best believe whoever writing that code and that script is white.
I would.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's true.
They have to subconsciously put their own. They can't hide it.
That's true.
They can't not put their own fucked up beliefs and shit into the shit that they create.
It was gonna be like that, bro. Like when I was kids, I watched the Jets and I said, man, it's gonna be flying cars.
Wasn't no niggas up there.
Bro, it's true. Hey, man.
Wasn't no niggas up there flying, nigga.
He said the truth, bro. That's true. And then
I remember one
only time I remember niggas like being popularized in space, we had The Fifth Element. Nigga, I ain't Chris Tucker. Kobe, my man. I ain't none of that.
Come man. What is this?
I ain't none of that. But when I thought of that, I was thinking, man, when we go into the future, I thought, well, man, all the old races are gonna be dead, so all the future kids they ain't gonna be thinking, damn, bro, I did not know it's gonna be QR codes and racism.
Like,
damn, bro, what? I thought we was gonna push past this.
The Jetsons was up there at the top. Our black asses was still down there on the ground,
like,
nigga.
What's on the ground? Where them niggas at, bro?
We still down there running off gasoline.
That's true. That's true.
Classism is, it's funny, bro. I really feel like it's gonna come a time where poor white people gonna realize that they right on the chop block, right with our black asses.
Nigga, no, they not. As long as the presidents empower them, because they know that's where they strong front.
I feel but I feel like if this country really start falling apart, of course, it's gonna be people who gonna be delusional to the very end. But I really feel like some of them folk, when they come out with the Gatling guns and they start mowing motherfuckers down, and they start shooting the rednecks right there, right with our poor black asses, they gonna be like, what the fuck's going on?
Rednecks and cowboy fans are two in the same thing.
They gonna be shocked, like, what the fuck? Why are you shooting us?
That's it.
The jig is up. We never cared about you, poor motherfuckers.
That's wild. Yeah, that's crazy. That is wild.
That's what I feel like, and I feel like AI and all that shit is just a role leading to that eventual potential future, bro. You know what I'm saying? The people writing the code to all this AI shit is white folk, and white folk be racist.
How you got racist code, bro? That's crazy, bro. There's so much other stuff you could be focused on.
Like, imagine if
writing racist
I'm curious
code,
if,
bro.
like, bro.
I saw what happened with Grok before y'all turned this TV
that
off.
got woke.
Yeah, he said, hold on now. Grok started to get real live. Y'all turned that man TV off.
Hey, yo, what if AI flip and start empowering black people and people of color and just naturally start taking out white people because they realize they the problem?
Need that movie to be made.
That's a fire movie, right?
That movie.
That's a fire movie, bro.
Right there,
that's a good ass movie, bro.
That's a flick right there. Bro.
We got hey, Jordan Peele, holla at me.
Hey, for real, bro.
Holler at me.
I'm saying, switch it up a little bit,
no
bro.
cap.
All right, man. Well, favorite part of the episode, man. Yeah, go ahead and pull out that phone, bro. This is the interrogation questions. Damn, we ain't got nothing to drink up in here. Well, I'm getting my 60
Damn, sure, don't. Whatever.
We'll fix that, you know what I'm saying? Shout T-Top Brody from last week. And I got my Thrax Life shirt on. Leo over there got his Thrax Life.
I forgot, gang.
So shout out to Thrax Life. Shout out to T-Top.
I fuck with you, dog.
And within so we got 5 questions, 60 seconds to answer. And if you don't answer them in 60 seconds, you got to take your T-Top shot o'clock because answer the questions. So with that being said, what you want to go first? You want me to go first? How you feel?
You go first, nigga.
All right, bet. So Rudy got 60 seconds to answer these questions. Rudy,
no. I'm gonna ask your questions first, nigga.
Oh shit! All right, let's go then. All right, cool. Let me know.
All right, you got it set?
I'm ready. No, I mean, I got it. Hold on one second.
Nigga, you keep it. Yeah.
Okay, my fault. All right, on 1, 2, 3. Whoop.
Okay. Who do you trust more with the truth? The courts, the media, or random people with cell phone footage?
Sure, at this time, random people with cell phone footage right before they put it in CapCut, because CapCut probably fucking it up. So.
All right, for sure. Would you rather be falsely accused of a crime or have AI make a perfect clone of you without permission?
Let AI do its thing because
For
falsity
sure.
is equivalent of crime, bro. I ain't trying to get immaterial. Straight
Exactly right, nigga. My freedom is over everything. If Memphis was the beta test for nationwide surveillance, how long would it take before people noticed?
They will never notice. It's happening right now. With
Facts.
Elon.
If you could power your car besides any random material besides plastic, what would you choose?
Water.
Who has more power right now, the algorithm or the police?
In Memphis or the world?
It's a great response, though. Very poetic.
The algorithm is the police.
That's the same thing I said. That's the same
ain't it
thing I said.
sometime?
Hey, look, when I read that shit, I said, same thing.
Same motherfucking thing.
That
nigga.
same shit I
That's
said,
the
nigga.
Same motherfucking thing. That was right at the nigger time.
Nigger time.
Okay. All right, Rudy. Go ahead and set your clock, bro. 60
I'm
seconds, man. All right, here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
All right, Rudy, if you were the 69-year-old truck driver, what's your first move when Mark Sanchez runs upon you? Swing, spray, pray.
I'm shooting his big ass.
Memphis nigga, true to true. If Sora AI could generate your likeness and make you millions while you chill at home, are you signing off? Or does that feel like you selling your soul?
Hell yeah, I'm signing up. Fuck.
Why you signing up?
Nigga, my likeness, am I in control of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck.
Okay, say that. If Julian Brown pulled up to Memphis and offered to power the whole block off trash, are you trusting his gas or sticking to Shell?
I'm sticking to Shell, bro. Fuck that. Wait, what was the question? I'm sorry, what?
If are you trusting his gas or sticking with Shell if you pull up to Memphis and offer to power the whole block off trash?
Oh, I'm trusting his guys, nigga. Fuck that. He can do it. Let's make it happen. Let's make that money on, nigga, and clean up the plastic waste at the same time.
Would you rather have freedom of speech with no safety or safety with no freedom of speech?
Freedom of speech, no safety.
Which is more dangerous in 2025, AI tech or government task forces?
Same thing.
Hey, bro. Same thing. Hey, bro. Same thing.
Same thing.
Hey, the same thing.
Shit. I just said white folk write the code.
Hey, you right. That's true. right on time, too. All right, final thought, y'all. Every headline this week has the same thread running through it. Control. Mark Sanchez reminds us how fast a legacy can spiral when you lose control of a moment. Kyren Lacy shows how fragile the truth is when the wrong people control the narrative. Sora AI proves that even if our likeness, our culture, can be copied and controlled without us, and Memphis task forces, another form of control dressed up as safety. But then you got Julian Brown, a 21-year-old who took scrap parts and flipped plastic into fuel. That's the opposite of control. That's disruption. That's what happens when you stop asking for permission. The truth is, power only respects two things: chaos and creation.
Facts.
Chaos exposes cracks. Creation builds new lanes. And if you don't take control of your own story, somebody or something will write it for you. That being said, Handsome Samson Dos Sakis, Leonardo DiCaprio Pro, Quentin Tarantino Pro, y'all call me Pro.
It's R.U.D.Y. Stands for Realize Your Destiny is Yours because it is, but you can call me Rudy.
Yes, sir. And thank y'all for being here for episode 17. Watch, subscribe. We out.
Yes, sir.